I'm Chug Mcterry, and while teams tell you everything's fine, here's what's actually happening around the league. Hamilton continues to cosplay as a dynasty while nervously checking the standings every morning. Yes, the roster is stacked. Yes, it looks unstoppable on paper, but pressure's a funny thing, especially when basement teams are suddenly playing like they got nothing to lose.
I'm in danger!
The All-Stars have loaded guns. Fans are just waiting to see if they'll actually pull the trigger when it matters. Helsinki doesn't panic anymore. They've already burned that emotion earlier in the season. A brutal start put them in a hole deep enough that every loss now feels heavier than it should.
I'm dying. Help me.
Still, they keep showing up, stacking solid nights, and staying in the race through discipline rather than hype.
He needs some milk.
The players may be stoic, but the fan base isn't. One win and it's playoff math. One loss and it's draft lottery simulations. Long Island isn't bipolar. They're just straight depressed.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
Anthony Cirelli, sitting at a painful -16, has become the lightning rod for criticism. But focusing on Cirelli misses the bigger picture entirely. Because once you look past the two new additions, the rest of his lineup is just a sea of negatives. Lake Erie is on a heater, so hot it's bordering on uncomfortable.
Look at the size of that fucking goose.
They're well-built, well-coached, and currently acting like losing is a myth invented by weaker teams.
This team will never lose again.
Their fan base is considered the most toxic in the league, according to Hamilton fans, which is hilarious because that implies that Hamilton fans actually exist. The Narcans have evolved. Gone is the guaranteed win on everyone's schedule.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what...
Sources say the organization is considering an in-house anger management therapist. Tokyo opened the season dreaming of domination, talking like a team ready to run the league. Instead, it's turned into a slow burn nightmare. To their credit, they've scraped their way back into the playoff race. Unfortunately for them, the Narcans have made it their mission to sun them and become Tokyo's daddy. And that's a title that you feel in your soul. Waterloo treats its roster like a rental car. Use it briefly, return it immediately. If you're drafted here, don't unpack. Just ask where you're headed next. Chemistry has no time to develop when half the team is already on the trade block. I'm sure I'll hear about 3 more trade deals tonight when I meet with the GM at the rink. Norfolk isn't chasing a championship anymore. They're building a yearly problem for the league. Defending champs, back in first place, and somehow it's starting to feel suspiciously routine. The Bandits aren't building a contender. They're building a villain arc that nobody asked for. There's plenty of speculation that they have rigged the league through one way or another. Through the commissioner? Maybe something else entirely. No one knows, but one thing is for sure. They are the top dogs of the league. At least for now.